family. Money plays are great, yes, but today I'm going to explain to you why I've always preached that you need to run money plays with a motion offensive strategy, especially with the Warriors motion offensive strategy. If you can learn how to combine the two together, your offensive levels will be off the charts and you'll be able to pull off beating Golden State Warriors online Tier 1 with crappy teams like the Jazz or the Knicks, like I do most of the time. Alright? So first things first, let's take a look at the Warriors motion, and the deadliest pick and roll attack in this offensive strategy is to use middle pick and rolls. Alright, so you can see it here. I'm setting up the offensive strategy to be Warriors motion cuts. I'm gonna run a quick ISO middle pick and roll from the strategy, and you can see his defense break completely, and we get a wide open corner free from Mr. Hood. You can see in slow motion again, his defense is going to shift because of this. The spacing of this middle pick and roll is so deadly in Warriors motion. It is the best middle pick and roll spacing you're going to get in the game. That is why you're going to get good at this, because it's going to lead you to tons and tons of good shots. Now, wing pick and rolls from Warriors motion is always deadly, as you can see here. Same thing, we get another wide open free. If his defensive settings and defensive rotations are tight, he's going to get killed. Alright, so that's only one aspect, right? But that's why I want you to run the Warriors motion when you're running my money plays, because you can easily combine the two. You saw it there, the middle pick and rolls, even the wing pick and rolls, they take no time to do. So you can run a money play first. So I'm preaching you to call money play first. You can see here I'm running my HP flush, the high flush money play, fist side for CNR, and it worked great here. Easy basket, easy layup, alright. But this doesn't happen all the time. Here I'm trying to run it again, but this time he defended it well. It didn't work. So that's the end of that. So I'm going to go back into my Warriors motion cuts offense. And you see here, I'm just feeding the ball into the post. But watch. Watch closely. You see the split pick and the split action from the post? This is not from the money play I called. This is from the Warriors motion cuts freelance. Alright? And because of this, I flow right nicely into it from the money play into this. And you can see Gobert set the split screen here for Rodney Hood. And because of that, it really opened up the post for me, because the defense still has to shift. You would have not been able to pull this off if you did not combine the money play with the Warriors motion cuts. And it is little things like this that takes your offense to the next level, because from money play to the motion cuts, you're going to flow very nicely and the defense is always shifting. You can see here again, I'm running another Horns money play of mine. I am going to get the wide open free here, like wide open, but I miss it, so this happens, it's fine. But these frees sometimes don't go down. So I'm calling another Horns money play here, the quick free Horns fade. And this time I'm not going to the free, but instead I'm going to use the spacing of the Warriors motion freelance, and I'm just going to flush the wing guy. Alright, and you must be like, well, what the Warriors motion do there? Look closely. Do not look at Sheldon Mack, okay? Don't look at the guy I'm flushing in. Look at the weak side. Look at Gordon Hayward and Derek Favors. This is Warriors motion in action again. Because I'm flushing Sheldon Mack in, Hayward and Favors actually run another kind of split pin action on the side. This shifts the defense, and because of the shifting, Sheldon Mack gets flushed in wide open into the paint. This passing lane was created by that split pin down action, once again from your Warriors motion cuts. So there it is again, money play flowing nicely right into it. And here, another Horns money play, once again Tier 3 team versus the Tier 1 Warriors online. And this one is executed this quite nicely. So this time I got another wide open free ball for Porzingis, and he hit it. So that's great. Like, that's money play, yay! But it doesn't work all the time. I'm calling a similar play here, Horns money play. I flush in the handoff. There is nothing here. So this money play is dead. I know that, so I'm gonna flow right into that deadly Warriors middle pick and roll I showed earlier that I keep preaching to you guys. Sometimes it's not just about using the spacing of the Warriors motion cuts offense. You can use these middle pick and rolls. If you know a money play is not going to work, just go right into this middle pick and roll and watch the defense die. See? Easy lane, mellow, easy done. And last note, the Warriors motion is also great for transition. So you can't really call a money play in transition. You don't want to do that, because the defense is shifting, the defense is, breaking apart during transition, and your players are spaced out properly. If you call a play, it might mess with court spacing. So you just want to go right into your transition, and this is great. So you watch, he misses a shot here. I flow right into transition with my jazz, and I'm just waiting it out. Look at the court is nicely spaced. I'm gonna use the transition branch from Warriors Motion Cuts. It didn't work here, but the spacing was so good and the offense is flowing so nice. I was able to work the ball around. Look at this. I'm not calling any plays, not calling any pick and rolls, but the spacing is so good. High-low feed, beautiful stuff. Jazz is a weak team, but skills over roster any day, family. Alright, so I'm gonna give you guys a quick summary. This is really important. Money plays are great, Warriors motion pick and rolls are great, but you gotta combine the two together. And the best way to do this is to always start off with a money play if you're in half court, and if the money play works, great. I call them money plays because they're really good basketball plays that are fast. So if you will know really quickly if it doesn't work, you can immediately go to this middle pick and roll. As you can see here, this middle pick and roll is nasty. All of my money plays are quick and easy to recognize if it's working or not working. See, right now, I'm running the flush from the handoff. It's not working, so it's clearly not working. So I know I'm going back to that Warriors middle pick and roll, flow from one thing to the next. Alright, this is how you play well. This is how you beat tier 1 teams with way inferior teams. Doesn't matter, you can have a tier 1 team and then you'll murder everyone. Key concept, alright? Start with money plays, and then if it doesn't work, go into your Warriors motion pick and rolls from the middle or from the side. Or feed it to the post and run the split screen. Use that spacing. Don't really call quick ISO that much. Money play, Warriors motion, one thing to the next. I'm just showing you guys at the end here how I set up the offense. This is my Denver Nuggets Warriors motion offense. So you can take a look at the detail here on how I set up the playbook really quickly, fast enough, even in 2 minutes online clock ticking, I can set it up. So if you enjoyed this video, add me a like. As always, thanks for coming by. You can stay if you want to see how I set up the rest of the plays. I will see all of you next time.